is here today in one of the newest clusters in the Queenstown vicinity.
And we're going to show you guys an amazing 5-room unit that faces towards this GCB as well as unblocked greenery views. Really a one-of-a-kind kind of unit over here, so you don't want to miss this out.
So follow us as we bring you through the unit. Let's go!
Let's go!
Alright, so welcome to the unit. Before we dive right into the home tour, let me just show you this amazing unblocked greenery view that you can enjoy while living here. So where we are located is in Dawson Estate, along Margaret Drive and Alexandra Canal Linear Park. Queenstown MRT is just a 5 minutes walk away, which takes you to the east-west line. For nearby amenities, you have Sheng Siong Supermarket and Margaret Hawker Centre. There's also a land right beside us, which is the former Queenstown Theatre, and it is zoned as commercial, and it has been granted to be developed into a 6-storey commercial building with shops and restaurants, and once it's ready, it's only a 5 minutes walk away. For those who drive, you'll be glad to know that CBD is less than 12 minutes away via AYE, and the Orchard shopping belt is less than 5 minutes drive away. For malls, you have Dawson Place Shopping Centre with an NTUC. Further down, you have Anchor Point, IKEA Alexandra, and Queensway Shopping Centre. For hawker food lovers, across Redhill, Queenstown, and Commonwealth MRT, you also get plenty of famous food centres and markets for your meal fix. For parents with school-going children, under 1 km you have Queenstown Primary School and Newtown Primary School. And within 2 km, you have Alexandra Primary School and Gan Eng Seng Primary School. Located right beside us would be Alexandra Linear Park, which connects you all the way to Clarke Quay and to MBS. You do have the Queenstown Sports Centre with the swimming complex and stadium as well. And where we are located right now is within what we call the Prime Hexagon. It consists of Orchard area, CBD, Greater Southern Waterfront, One-north-Holland V-Bukit Timah. These are the prime places for major transformation, and what this means is that you get the benefits from these 6 different areas in the near future. Next up, BB Facts. SkyOasis at Dawson was TOP-ed in 2021 with a remaining lease of 97 years left. Our owner has gotten this unit through the sales program, hence the MOP period is shorter and is an approved sale by HDB. If you were to take a look at the map, you'll notice that Dawson Estate is made out of 5 clusters of HDB, with Skyville and Sky Terrace being TOP-ed in 2016. The remaining 3 plots, Sky Residence, Sky Park, and SkyOasis TOP-ed at the same time in 2021. Looking at the map, SkyOasis is the closest plot to Queenstown MRT between the 3 projects. Zooming into SkyOasis, it consists of 8 blocks and only 3 stacks are 5-room, out of which 2 are facing this unblocked greenery view. With 45th floor being the highest floor, our unit is located above the 40th floor. And if you wish to live in the top 5 floors with that level of elevation and premium views, there are only 10 units which are available. Thus, we are looking at 10 out of 1192 units in SkyOasis, which is made up of 0.8% of the entire unit mix here, which is extremely rare.
Alright, so starting from the foyer areas, you do have a movable shoe carpentry space that our owners have installed. So this allows you to put a couple of your shoe racks down right here, and additional storage space you can also find it in this portion here along with your DB box system. Now owners have also designed this partition box system over here to even out the layout of the living room areas, and this create a lot of very sleek design down right below for you to put a couple of maybe your PS5 or a couple of your family memorabilia as well. And it also creates this very nice illusion that the sound system as well as the TV feature is kind of like a floating state. So I think this is something really cool. And of course, being a 5-room type models, this allows you to have really large living room areas. Just look at the distance between the TV as well as the living room space. And for our newer 5-room type models, you will also notice that there are additional windows actually placed down right below as compared to more traditional forms. So this allows for a lot more natural light to flow into the space and illuminates the area as well. And of course, not to mention, the very unique portion about our home is that you do have this additional balcony space that's down right over here. So this very unique balcony space is only exclusive for the top floors units, starting from the 36th floor all the way to the top floor itself. So this is definitely reserved for only the higher floor units, and that allows you to have this enhanced view, especially when you're facing towards this really nice greenery as well as the GCB views just right behind me over here. And I think one thing to also point out as well, if we have a look at the master plan, you will also notice there is a plot right in front of us that is zoned as residential, and the plot ratio will be at 2.1, and that will mean that the future residential properties will be kept at 24 stories, and that means that your views will definitely be perpetually unblocked. Alright, so let's head on back in and have a look at the rest of the space. Right, so moving to this space, we have fitted with a 6-seater dining space over here. You can also choose to expand the dining room areas if, let's say, you would host more of your friends or families that are coming by to also enjoy their views. You also do have a very large open kitchen concept over here that's kind of split into 2 different portions, because you have your wet zoning areas over here where you can do some of your heavier cookings. You also have an additional space down in this portion for additional meal prep, or you can actually house your coffee machine just for you to grab a cup of coffee in the morning. And moving along, you do have additional storage spaces here, as well as a fridge space that can fit just right over here. Now in the future, if you choose to enclose this space, you can actually do up additional walls, and as well as a sliding door that can help you to enclose the space if, let's say, you're into more heavy cooking. But I think as you come by for physical viewings, you will also notice that the wind flow for the unit is extremely strong, so that can definitely help to dispel some of the cooking smells, especially when you're doing up meals for your friends and family. So moving to the back, we also just want to have a closer look at the kitchen space over here, because these are fitted with quartz tabletop and backsplash as well. And that gives you 2 open flame stove over here, top to bottom storage spaces, as well as a very large, huge sink space. And for your bomb shelter, it's also very nicely placed towards your kitchen side, so that allows you to house some of your food needs as well as storage needs. So let's head on back to have a look at the yard space. I think the yard space we really want to highlight, just have a look at the views out here. I mean, definitely it will increase your laundry time just for you to enjoy some of the views down here. You can see views all the way to Marina Bay Sands, and even a couple of sea views that you can see right here in your yard area space. So that's really where to come by. And for the yard area space, you can fit a washer as well as a dryer down in this portion, and above you, you can also hook up some of your Steiger system that allows you to do your indoor drying as well. Alright, so before we head on back to have a look at the bedrooms, now let's dive into our BB floor plan analysis. So having a look at the floor plans, our size here is approximately 1194 square feet. It's a 5-room type models, and as mentioned earlier, we do have the additional balcony space that are reserved for higher floor units over here in our HDB developments. So looking at our floor plans, you can also notice the L-shaped living and dining room space areas. Now this L-shaped design allows for a lot of space efficiency planning as well. Also looking at the original HDB floor plans, we can also see that there is a suggested study at the living room area if you choose to do so. Followed by that, you do have your kitchen room space as well as your yard space at the back, and towards the tail end, you do have 2 common rooms with 1 bathroom and a master room with a master room ensuite as well. Alright, so let's have a look at the bedroom, starting with our first common room areas. So you can actually see for our common room areas, it's actually very sizable. Our owners currently fit in a single size bed as well as a large study desk over here. Alternatively, you can also choose to fit in your queen size bed as well as your wardrobe space down in this portion over here. And if you're thinking if you want a super large living hall, you can also crack open this wall and expand the living hall area as well. And not to mention, just have a look at some of the views over here. Now this is the views that you get to enjoy every single morning when you wake up over here. Definitely something you won't want to miss. Alright, so let's head on back and have a look at the second common room areas. Now second common room areas is pretty much similar size as the one that we saw before. Our owners have done this out as a baby room area, so you do have a couple of safety mats down here. So if you notice, the views also follows as you're heading on to the second common bedroom. Additionally, you can also choose to do up this space with a queen size bed and put a couple of wardrobes towards the corner in this portion. Aircons as well as your fans with light system has already been installed. So let's head on back and have a look at the common bathroom areas. So stepping into common bathroom areas, our owners have done a very simple design at the back. So you do have your basin areas as well as mirrors with storage spaces right behind. Also been fitted with a shower screen as well as a WC down in this portion over here. And so you do have window ventilations to dispel out the moistures. So stepping into the master room size is also generously spaced. You do have a queen size bed that is fitted down here. You still have additional space for 2 side tables down this portion. As mentioned before, because of the newer HDB models designs, you can actually get to enjoy an additional window space down in this portion over here. So I guess you really can save on that electricity bill because you can naturally just have the wind flow as well as the natural light that beams into your bedroom areas. So owners have also shared with us is that if you're fireworks lovers, you can actually see some of the fireworks view just right in your master room itself. So stepping towards this side, you do have 3 panels of wardrobe spaces that you can still choose to fit up here. So owners have done up in the very sleek and minimum designs. So I think one thing to also highlight is that the floorings are done up in timber floorings as well as timber skirtings in all of the bedrooms. So this definitely adds to that premium touch as well. So no master room is complete without a master ensuite. So the master ensuite portions will be located down over here. So those are fitted with a very simple and minimalistic designs with a sink space with storage spaces below as well as mirror with carpentry space. You have your WC located here as well as a standing shower with shower screens. Window ventilations also has been installed for functionality. Alright, so now I hand on back the time to Jolene, who will dive into more of the analysis portion in our home tour video. So let's go.
If you take a look at City View at Henderson, the units there offer similar home size and the possibility to have super high floor unblocked views. The units there are asking at 1.45 million to 1.47 million. Next will be the very iconic Pinnacle at Duxton. A 4-room unit is already going at 1.49 million. Coming back to our 5-room unit, we are just 5 minutes walking distance away to Queenstown MRT. You have this one-of-a-kind unblocked greenery view and a very healthy remaining lease of 97 years left. And our unit is asking at $1.5 million negotiable. Next up, we'll be comparing to 5-room units that is within 10 minutes walking distance to Queenstown MRT. If you want something that's less than 10 years old, you have Skyville and Sky Terrace at Dawson, asking between 1.25 to 1.35 million for high floor units and facing unblocked city view. The homes are slightly smaller, so if you prefer a bigger size unit but don't mind a slightly older home, we have the HDBs located at Stirling Road and Mei Ling Street. With a remaining lease of 71 to 76 years, they are generously sized above 1,200 square feet. And because of their age, they are generally low-rise in nature and asking is at about $1 million. Now let's talk about condos in District 3. If you are a family wanting to stay in the Queenstown area, you have Stirling Residences with a remaining lease of approximately 94 years left, and the 3-bedders there are standing at 1,055 square feet, asking at 2.5 to 2.7 million. Our unit standing at 1,194 square feet, asking at 1.5 million. Looking at the two prices here, you can see the disparity of about $1 million. Of course, Stirling Residences do have that prestigious status, but if you're someone that do wants the equity on hand, our unit here might be something that you want to consider. Next up, BB comparative analysis. So if you're somewhere in the Queenstown area looking for something with a fresher lease, you have Stirling Residences, a beautiful brand new project that is 99 years in nature. So now let's look at the numbers. For Stirling Residences, as mentioned, 3-bedders there are asking at 2.5 million. Your down payment plus buyer's stamp duty will be amount to 719,600 and your monthly mortgage is at 8,952. For our unit, assuming you purchase it at 1.5 million and taking a bank loan, your down payment plus buyer's stamp duty will be at 419,600 and monthly mortgage at 5,938. If you are deciding between a condo or HDB, the disparity for the down payment will be at about 300,000 and monthly mortgage difference will be at about 3,000. If you're someone that wants this luxurious side of space, you don't mind not having the condo facilities and this amazing unblocked greenery view, then this unit might be the one for you. Thank you for staying with us through this home tour. If you want to keep your price quantum below the $1.5 million mark, you are a family who wants a city-fringe living with ease of amenities and accessibility, our unit here is standing at 1,194 square feet on a superb high floor with this unblocked view towards the GCB landed enclave. This unit might be an option for you. Do hit the like and subscribe button down below, and we are also on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. I'm Jolene, bleubricks by PLB, always happy to show you the place. bleubricks is here today in one of the newest clusters in the Queenstown vicinity. Don't look at me. Oh, don't look at me, I stress already. Oh, okay. bleubricks is here today in one of the newest clusters in the Queenstown vicinity. And today we're going to show you guys amazing... Sorry. So moving to the back, we also just want to have a closer look at the kitchen space over here because these are fitted with granite tabletops as well as granite blacks. These are fitted with granite tabletop as well as granite blacks.